Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're on the verge of giving up? You've tried everything, exhausted all your resources, and yet you find yourself still fighting, still struggling. What if I told you that in these moments of weakness, God is not just watching but preparing to infuse you with renewed strength? What if I told you that your endurance is not just a test, but a precursor to a blessing that's already on its way? The prophet Isaiah, in his wonderful book in the Bible, tells us the following words: God doesn't come and go. God lasts. He's creator of all you can see or imagine. He doesn't get tired out, doesn't pause to catch his breath, and he knows everything inside and out. He energizes those who get tired, gives fresh strength to dropouts. For even young people tire and drop out. Young folk in their prime stumble and fall. But those who wait upon God get fresh strength. They spread their wings and soar like eagles. They run and don't get tired. They walk and don't lag behind. This is not just a promise, it's a divine strategy. God doesn't give us renewed strength merely to keep us afloat during hard times. No, He renews our strength because He's preparing us to rise higher, to endure longer, and to receive more than we ever imagined. Yet so many of us misunderstand what God's renewed strength and endurance really mean. We think it's instant relief from our problems, that the struggle will disappear overnight. We assume endurance means dragging ourselves through a never-ending desert. But here's where we often get it wrong. Renewed strength is not about the absence of struggle. It's about the ability to soar above it. It's not just about holding on by a thread. It's about rising on the wings of eagles. And because we misinterpret what God is doing, we block the emotional healing He wants to bring into our lives. When we view endurance as mere survival, we cripple our spirits. We get stuck in self-pity, wondering why God isn't rescuing us faster. But the truth is, God's gift of renewed strength is about transformation, not mere preservation. It's about giving you the power to press forward with joy, knowing that what lies ahead is not just relief, but victory. God's renewal equips you to persevere, not as a weary traveler, but as a warrior who knows that the promise is worth the journey. Think about the eagle, soaring effortlessly through the skies. It doesn't avoid the storm. It uses the storm's winds to rise higher. Likewise, God's strength in you enables you to thrive in the midst of adversity, not because the storm has passed, but because He has elevated you above it. And that's what endurance is: perseverance with purpose. Every trial, every obstacle, every delay is not wasted. It's preparation, it's refining, and it's leading you toward the fullness of God's promises. Here is what you need to remember, always. First, renewed strength is a gift from God meant to elevate you above your struggles, not merely help you endure them. Second, the common misconceptions you hold about this gift can prevent you from receiving the emotional and spiritual healing God desires for you. Lastly, God's renewal is preparing you to receive blessings greater than you can imagine if you only trust His timing and plan. Remember, renewed strength isn't just about surviving, it's about soaring. Are you ready to rise? Here's my challenge for you. Take a moment and share in the comments how you've experienced God's renewed strength in your life. How has He equipped you to soar above your struggles? And don't stop there. Watch the other videos on this channel that explore how God renews, restores, and blesses us, even in the hardest seasons. Your story and engagement could be the spark that helps someone else find their wings.